There are countless unsung heroes from wartime who deserve proper honor. Their acts of bravery remain silent, yet they are truly deserving of recognition. Most of the time, battles bring great loss and hardship to a nation. However, amidst the chaos, many unsung heroes emerge from the ashes. Their acts of bravery saved countless lives. In today's episode of Culture Emissary, we are delving into the incredible stories of bravery in wartime. Get ready to be amazed. Number 1. Robert Davies GC. During the Second World War, the German Air Force began dropping bombs on Britain in a campaign known as the Blitz. This wartime period brought forth the bravery of many individuals, one of whom was Robert Davies GC. On September 12, 1940, a deadly night of bombing struck London. A massive bomb had plunged 8 meters into the ground near St. Paul's Cathedral. Robert Davies, a Royal Engineer officer, was sent to locate and deactivate the bomb. The task took 3 days, complicated by damaged cables and ruptured gas mains. After safely extracting the bomb, it was loaded onto a lorry. In a heroic act, Davies drove the bomb alone to Hackney Marshes in East London, a designated area for disposing of unexploded ordnance. There, he safely detonated it, creating a 30-meter-wide crater. Lieutenant Robert Davies and his team, later named the Bomb Squad that saved St. Paul's, accomplished more than anyone could have imagined. What would have happened if the massive bomb had exploded in the cathedral? We might not have one of London's greatest landmarks today. Number 2. Reginald Ellingworth GC. Reginald Ellingworth's George Cross still proudly resides on display at the Lord Ashcroft Gallery, a testament to his remarkable service during the Second World War, where danger was a constant companion. While he had previously served in the Royal Navy during the First World War, his role in the Second World War was considerably riskier. Stationed at the shore establishment, HMS Vernon, Ellingworth served as a torpedo specialist alongside Lieutenant Commander Richard Ryan. Together, they formed a unit tasked with rendering mines safe, a responsibility fraught with peril. On September 21, 1940, amidst the Blitz, Ellingworth and Ryan received a call to defuse a German mine in Dagenham. After hours of exhausting work clearing other mines, they proceeded to the Dagenham mine. Hanging ominously from the roof of a house in a densely populated neighborhood, the mine posed a grave threat. Despite the dangers, Ellingworth and Ryan pressed on. Tragically, as they attempted to defuse the mine, disaster struck. The mine exploded, claiming their lives in an instant. Both Ellingworth and Ryan understood the risks inherent in their work, yet they chose to proceed, willingly putting their own lives in jeopardy to save others. Their courageous actions were posthumously awarded with the George Cross, a fitting tribute to their selflessness and bravery. Number 3. Pilot Officer Eric Locke. Pilot Officer Eric Locke emerged as one of the bravest aces during the Battle of Britain, leaving an indelible mark on history with his bold actions. In September 1940, while on patrol over the Dover area with 41 Squadron, Locke encountered 3 German medium bomber aircraft. Fearlessly, he engaged them in combat, unleashing his firepower. With remarkable skill and courage, Locke managed to bring down one bomber, sending it crashing into the sea. Undeterred, he turned his sights on the remaining enemy aircraft, shooting them down one by one. His extraordinary ability to single-handedly take down these bomber aircraft showcased a level of skill and bravery beyond compare. For his remarkable achievements, Locke was awarded a bar to the Distinguished Flying Cross. Number 4. Josephine Baker. Imagine an entertainer turned spy during wartime. It's not the plot of a movie, but the real-life story of Josephine Baker. During wartime, women working as spies to gather secret information was not uncommon, but envisioning an entertainer, particularly a singer and dancer, taking on such a role seems out of the ordinary. Josephine Baker, an African-American entertainer who rose to fame in 1930s Paris, found herself in such a unique position during the tumultuous era of the Second World War, especially given the racial segregation prevalent in the United States at the time. In 1939, Captain Jacques Abte, an intelligence officer, approached Baker with an unbelievable request to work as a spy for the French Secret Service. Without hesitation, Baker accepted this risky responsibility, declaring that France made me what I am, and she was prepared to give her life to repay her debt to the country. Baker gathered intelligence at embassy parties in Paris, vigilant for Axis agents or French traitors. When Paris fell to German occupation in 1940, she fled to southern France, where she continued her undercover work alongside Abtay while maintaining her performances. In 1941, Baker and Abtay relocated to French North Africa, where she continued her covert operations. Among her daring exploits was smuggling documents and messages to agents in Lisbon who were part of the Free French Resistance under the leadership of General Charles de Gaulle. It's hard to imagine that such a glamorous and poised lady would be involved in smuggling secret documents under her clothes, right? For her incredible bravery, France honored Baker with both the Legion of Honor and the Croix de Guerre, recognizing her extraordinary contributions to the war effort. Number 5. Agnes Meyer Driscoll. Imagine women working as cryptanalysts during wartime. It's not a common image, but Agnes Meyer Driscoll defied expectations as one of the greatest cryptanalysts of her time. A highly educated woman, she graduated from Ohio State University with a diverse range of studies, including mathematics and physics. In 1918, Driscoll enlisted in the U.S. Navy as a chief yeoman, a rank that was unprecedented for women at the time, especially during World War I. Her service continued into World War II, where she worked with the Navy to develop codes, ciphers, and operating signals. Driscoll's expertise was instrumental in solving the high-level JN-25 code used by the Japanese Navy, providing invaluable intelligence for the U.S. military. While the code wasn't fully deciphered by the time of the Pearl Harbor attack, her work helped anticipate future Japanese attacks, such as the Battle of Midway. Known as Miss Aggie and Madame X, Driscoll served in the U.S. Navy until 1949. Her contributions were so significant that in 2000, she was posthumously inducted into the National Security Agency's Hall of Honor, cementing her legacy as one of the most accomplished cryptanalysts in history. These unsung heroes have indeed rendered invaluable service to their nations, often without seeking recognition or praise. Throughout history, thousands of such silent heroes have emerged during wartime, each contributing in their own way to the greater cause. Let's take a moment to honor the unsung heroes who have quietly served their nations during wartime, saving thousands of lives through their bravery and dedication. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Culture Emissary to stay updated with us. Thank you for watching.